Happy Friday. Good to see you. Hopefully all of you just came from the pre-show party. I just said hi to Chris. Just said hi to his dog. He's got the cutest dog. You guys need to check out that night TV interview with Chris. He's a super cool guy. He's living the nomad life. He sold his house, traveling around the country in a mobile home. It's like, I guess not a mobile, but camper. But yeah, he's just living the dream, just driving around, living everywhere. He's a citizen of everywhere. Okay, so who wants to install Kiterunner? All right, hold on. Let me make sure everyone's here. Let's see. Give me a shout out in chat from just so I know everyone made it and you can all hear me. Hopefully I'm not alone in here. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hey, Wardell. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so I figured it out. Apparently, if you're doing a members only broadcast on YouTube, Restream shows 0 viewers, so I can't ever tell how many people are watching. So it totally sucks. Hey, Leonardo. Hey, Paula. Kara, good to see you. Good to see all of you. P. Tortorello. Good to see you. Jose. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, everyone? All right. So, you guys ready? You guys and girls ready to kick some ass and take names and form of APIs? Let's do that. All right. So I'm going to share my screen and we are going to install Kiterunner. Just reminder everyone to put your questions into chat or comments. All right, I'm gonna make my text like super big and stuff. All right, let's go through the install instructions for Kiterunner. Oh, there you go. Yeah, seriously, you guys and girls should go download that paper. It's called Go Fuzz Yourself. Is the new paper I wrote for Detectify. It's actually hosted at Detectify. I think it's called Detectify Labs. So it's actually a great paper. Okay, why does it feel like... Oh, oops. Yeah, don't do that as root. Why does it feel like I didn't finish the install instructions on that? Let me check. Does it feel like that's like, there should be more there? I feel like there should be more there. All right, so first we're going to install Go. Installing Kiterunner on macOS. If any of you are following along, I know some of you like to follow along in this class. I just, for our new members, just so you know, I don't pre-install anything to make sure it works. So if things blow up, they blow up live. Okay, so Mac OS. All right, I don't see. Where did I get those original instructions? Here we go. Is this it? Oh, that's not. Wrong Kiterunner. All right. All right, so we got that done. We just installed Go. I don't know about you guys and girls, but that looks like I left some steps out. Let's try it anyway. Anyway, sudo apt install golang go. Yeah, okay. We don't even have apt installed. This looks like I got two things jumbled together. Let me see if I usually put everything in Evernote. Let me see if I put it in Evernote. I need to update that paper. That's no good. Go fuzz yourself. Yeah, here it is at Detectify, everybody. Mm, looks like they turned my white paper into a blog. Oh, that's a cool render. All right, here we go. Is this it? Find more vulnerabilities through fuzzing. Go fuzz yourself. This is mine, but why does it look like it's not the full thing? All right, hold on. I have an idea. Let's go to the original document I actually created for them. Um, where are you? Scooby Dooby Doo. All right, Detectify. Running with kites. You got nowhere to go now. All right, here we go. It's the same thing. What am I missing? That feels like so incomplete. That's installing Golang, and that's why would you use app? Why did that looks like Linux instructions? Yeah, I totally screwed that up. All right, hold on. Brew install Kiterunner. I'm just for shits and giggles. Okay, I was hoping. All right, installing Kiterunner Mac OS. Okay. You know, it'd be funny if someone just linked to my install instructions or copied and pasted it. Right, here we go. All right, that's Linux instructions. Come on, nobody's got those Mac instructions? Where did I get them originally? All right, let's go to the original. I'm wondering if why does it feel like that it doesn't support Mac OS? Hold on. We recommend against running Kiterunner from your MacBook due to poor kernel optimizations for high O counts and equal syscalls in Mac OS. We notice substantially poor performance when compared to running Kiterunner on a similarly configured Linux instance. Oh man, I wonder if in this paper I didn't include Mac installation instructions because I was doing it on Linux and SSHing into my Linux box to run it. No, that's totally my Mac. What is happening right now? All right, hold on. I'm like all kerbubbled. All right, build the binary, make build. All right, you guys are blowing me up in chat. Let me take a look at chat. Hold on. Hey Zero, no, YouTube doesn't censor me. I mean, as long as I'm not, doing anything that violates the community guidelines, I can teach you guys and girls anything. I mean, there's nothing that, I mean, as long as it's not illegal, like I'm not showing all of you how to buy narcotics or something on Silk Road or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I need to blow the dust off my memory here and figure out how I did this. So I mean, clearly I was doing something in Mac OS, and those are screenshots from my Mac. So um, yeah, all right, let's just keep going with this sudo apt install. So I think Golang. Hold on. So we installed Golang Go, but it told us that apt was not installed. So how about brew install apt? Maybe. Okay. All right, let's bust out our notepad, everyone. It looks like I'm going to need to update my install notes because clearly my notes suck. I need to update that white paper. So we did, let's see, installing Kiterunner. I could spell. So we did a brew install go. And then now we're trying to do an app. I think I had app installed on my Mac on Mac OS and I forgot to document the step. Let's try it. Sudo apt install Golang go. Operation is going to locate Java runtime that supports apt. Please visit java.com for come on. What am I missing here? All right, Kiterunner apt install Golang. Where's that? Jesus, clearly it's been a while since I did this. Where's this at? Golang. Oh. It's not even following the same install instructions, which tells me that I did do this on my Mac. Hold on 1 second. Hold the phone. Okay, so you you check it out, and then you build it. All good, right? Okay, but you can download pre-built copy. Those are pre-built copies for Linux. All right, everyone, what am I missing here? All right. So I think clearly I need to install. Oh, you know what? Hold on, how about this? Installing macOS. I must have had it installed before. I have Xcode installed. Do all of you remember if we installed Xcode tools? Xcode select -- install. Those are installed. Yeah, we already did that. Oh yeah, we had to be root to set that EULA. I remember we left at that. All right, we did that. That's ports and brew. Is there no way to install apt on Mac OS? Okay, so apparently that's not possible. So then why did I put that? Okay, how about Golang Go? Installing Golang Go on Mac OS. Maybe there's a brew package for it. We already installed Go. Maybe I was giving 2 different versions. All right. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Let's just check out the package. Let's check out Kiterunner. All right. Git clone. All right. We just cloned Kiterunner. Now let's do make build. I was overthinking it. Okay, so I think I know what I did. I think so. Basically, Kiterunner requires Go, and so all you have to do on Mac OS is do a brew install Go. and then once clone the GitHub repo for Kiterunner, that's all you do. You just go in there and type in make build, um, and that's it. That's all you do. Okay, I feel silly. All right, so you can then symlink your binary. Um, do that real fast. For those of you who are following along or I'm typing too fast, I'm keeping notes of all this and basically we'll just put it in the community tab and update everyone on the install notes. So next you're going to want to download the large and small routes. So those are, where are those? Where are those route files? These are all the different usage examples for Kiterunner. Where are those route files? Routes. Nope, that's not it. I remember it was like, all right, I think it's routes.large or large.routes. Oh, here it is. Routes-large. So this is about 118 megs for the large the large JSON version, and then .kite is 40 megs compressed. You just grab the routes-large kite. So we'll place that in my tools directory. And it's a tar.gz file. So you're just going to use tar.zxvf and then name. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are new to Linux or Mac OS in general or the terminal shell in general, if you hit tab a couple times, it'll do an autocomplete if you don't remember the name of something. So like I can just type in ROU, hit tab, and it tries to autocomplete it based on either directories or file names it's found. And then if I hit again, it'll give me the actual file name. So just a quick thing to help you reduce the amount of time you're spending doing something. Okay. So we just untarred that. So we have a routes-large.kite file now. So you can go ahead and just do a quick start like char space scan, then the input. Let me see. Oh, you can use a host file, like I mentioned earlier. So I think in my example I gave all of you, I called it host.txt. So I just put basically all of the hosts, and you can put all your hosts in a single text file. So these are just different, just different example command lines you can pass. So here's vanilla brute forcing. So if we copy that, paste that, and then we just give it a target. So I have a purposely vulnerable API setup over at AWS that we're going to use for this. So again, I'm not endorsing any of you to target an API that you're not authorized to. Install a purposely vulnerable API like JuiceShop or Crappy and blow that up instead of someone else's API. What am I looking for, everybody? What was I looking for? I haven't had enough coffee. Oh, right. I need the the address of the vulnerable API. Let me go to drive. Let's see. I should probably not show this to all of you. I'll turn that off. I'll check for any questions. Kara asked, not sure if that would be a potential issue, but that is from the website. This error message typically shows up if you try to install Kiterunner or your home, please make sure that you have installed Kiterunner applications. Oh, yeah, good point. Oh, thanks, Kara. Yeah, you're responding to that error message we were getting. You can grab the precompiled binaries. Ahmed, great point. That would have been faster. Yeah, so basically all we had to do was install Go. And then what I think I did was when I wrote that white paper, I was showing everyone how to install go on Linux, and I accidentally put it underneath the installing it on Mac OS header. And so I need to correct that. Sorry about that, everybody. So yeah, that's all you do. Just install Go, and then replicate the GitHub project. Okay, what were we doing? Oh, I was gonna go to my Google Drive. I just there's sensitive files in here. I didn't want to, blast those all over the place with this video. Give me just 1 second. While I grab that address for that vulnerable API. There it is. I found it. I found it. Okay. Jeez. Alyssa's in a good mood today. I know I'm making all these sounds and singing. You guys and girls actually heard me sing today. I grew up on Scooby Doo. What can I say? All right. Let me paste this URL. So this is the URL of the purposely vulnerable API that I'm running, that I have running in AWS. And there you go. So it is running now at this point. So we're basically successfully running a Kiterunner against this purposely vulnerable API, and it's going through its routes, the routes dash large dot kite file that we just downloaded, and it's checking all these routes for something that exists. And anything that exists is going to be like an HP 200. As you can see, that was up in green up here. Okay. So, this is going to run for a very long time, so I'll cancel it. But that's how easy it is. So all we did, let me see. So all we did was we installed Go. We did a git clone on the GitHub repository for Kiterunner, and then we just did it. We're just doing a vanilla brute force against that purposely vulnerable API that I installed in AWS. So for those of you who love Burp Suite like I do, you're probably going to want to figure out how to send Kiterunner into Burp Suite. So let's do that. It's just a syntax that you're going to switch that you're going to pass to it. So hopefully we don't have any problems here. Oh, disclaimer to all of you. I have the world's worst memory. I have like the memory of a gnat at a barbecue. So I can't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning, let alone like all these Kiterunner switches and how to even install Kiterunner from a white paper that I wrote like six months ago or so. So anyway, that's the thing. So for those of you who are have been following me for all, you probably know that, but I just have the world's worst memory, so I apologize. But you know what? That's second brain stuff. That's why we have Evernote and all that other stuff. All right, share screen. No, seriously, like I'm really bad. Like I'm really bad. I mean, I'll sit there and watch a YouTube video on like how to do VFX in After Effects, and then like seriously, the next day after spending hours working on this VFX in After Effects, the next day I have to do it again, and I'll have to go back to the YouTube video and watch the video again. Who else? Who? Please tell me, everyone. Tell me I'm not the only one who's got that bad of a memory. Tell me one of you out there at least has the same problem I do. I have the world's worst memory. I have to watch YouTube videos over and over and over again, even though I just like did it the previous day. It sucks. Anyway, since we're airing out all of our dirty laundry, okay, so let's send this to Burp Suite. We'll get Burp Suite going here. So do all of you remember, speaking about memory, do all of you remember how to have Burp Suite listening on all interfaces? So we're just gonna go over here to proxy, and then you're just gonna go to options, and right now it's listening on localhost port 8080. And do all of you remember what we did? We hit the add button and we said, okay, bind to 8081 and listen on all interfaces. Okay, so that was when we were doing the mobile app hacking and pointing our, oh my gosh, updates ready to install. We're gonna ignore that. So and then we pointed all of our mobile phone traffic at Burp Suite. So that's all you do. But since we're using the local loopback interface of our Mac, of our system, it's gonna spawn Burp Suite to listen on port 8080, which is cool because we're on localhost. So if you're using a different machine for Kiterunner and Burp Suite on another thing, then you're gonna need to do that. You're gonna need to hit the add button. You're gonna need to do 8081 and tell it to listen on all interfaces, or specify a specific interface. And then that way, from your laptop running Kiterunner, maybe you've got a new Ubuntu laptop running over here or something, and you want to point that traffic at Burp Suite, you're going to need to say dash dash proxy or whatever the switch is, and then send it 192.168.1.56, in my case, colon 8081. And I'll show you how to do that. But that's all you do. So for me, since we're running on the same machine, we're just going to leave that in place. The other thing you want to make sure is turn intercept off. Oops. Make sure that intercept is off. Otherwise, you're going to need to, you're not going to create this HTTP history of requests. You're going to have to sit there and confirm each and every packet, which is a real pain in the butt. Pain in the behind. All right, so let's do that again. And then we're going to do just like a vanilla brute force again. And then I want to say that the switch is seriously dash dash proxy. Let me see, dash dash proxy, or let me say proxy. Yeah, there it is. All right, so type in burp. In the burp suite. Here it is. It's dash dash. Where the hell is it? Oh, let's replay. Burp suite. It was in my PowerPoint. Look at me. Yeah, dash dash proxy. Okay, I was close. What did I say? Dash dash proxy host. I was close. Brownie points for trying. All right. Dash dash proxy equals to HP / 127.0.0.1 colon 80. Sorry everyone if that's blocked. I have like this Restream Studio box covering that, so I'll move it up for you if you can't see. But you're just adding dash dash proxy HB local loopback interface colon 8080. So basically send everything to Burp Suite, which is listening on port 8080, and hopefully this works. Oh, and that didn't work. Dash dash proxy equals to dash dash proxy equals to. Nothing wrong with that. Got that? Unknown flag dash dash proxy. All right, how about this? kr dash dash help grep for proxy. There's no proxy flag. What was I smoking? Hold on. What happened to the proxy flag? Oh, maybe is brute not supported? Or maybe brute doesn't, maybe the brute, maybe you can't do a brute on, here, let's do this. Maybe brute doesn't support proxy? Where's that at? So kr that's a replay. We can't do that. God damn it. Hold on. I'm missing something. Kiterunner Burp Suite. Look, there's a link to my paper. Oh, maybe it's in this one. Am I looking in the wrong paper? Let me see. I'm kind of bothered that that switch doesn't seem to be working though. Yeah, dash dash proxy. What happened to that flag? Did they change it in the newer versions? Kiterunner proxy. Proxy. Dash dash proxy. Oh, is it only with replays? Maybe you can only do it with a replay. Okay. Hold the phone. I think you can only do it with replay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's try it. All right. We're going to try it, damn it. All right. KR KB replay. This is a really cool tool, by the way, everyone. For those of you on Mac, if you've never heard of Magnet, it lets me move windows around like this. Do you see me moving this window around? If you hold down Command, and you can change the hotkey, but it's a really cool way to just quickly move windows around when you're doing crap like this. Okay, so word list. We're gonna say, what was it? Outs dash large dot kite. Get 400 311 18 7 HBS, and then what's the there we go. Oh, and then you need to specify an actual ID. Did we grab one? Let's all right, hold on. Just grab a thing. Let's grab a thing. Let's run it regular. Usage quick start. Let's do one. Paste. Let's change that target.com to our vulnerable API. All right, none of you saw that. Remember, first rule of Shadow Academy. Not the white paper that's coming out soon about me hacking APIs being protected by WAFs to prove how vulnerable WAFs are to protect APIs. Oh, what did I do wrong? Oh, am I missing a quote? I'm missing a quote. Ah, Jesus. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I was like, that command line is like too long. We should get some music playing. We should play music while we're working here together. Like techno or trance or chill step running. Yeah, I see what I did. I have two command lines there. All right, there we go. Wait. Oh, God damn it. It is a Friday. It is totally a Friday right now. All right, hold on. What was it called, everyone? Routes dash large? Yeah, that was it. Okay, now we have some IDs. All right, so let's get some IDs going here. Okay, did it find something? Didn't grab everything. Oh, continue scanning with full word list, yes. What if we just want to measure my API routes? Oh yeah, there's hold on one second. Okay, that's brute force. Let's just do a brute force because it worked before. For that. Why that? Need a code for a replay. Come on, demo gods. There we go. I should have just asked if any of you guys saw what the ID was for that replay. Because I thought we got a hit at one point in the first run. Didn't we get like a hit in the first run? Thought we did. There's probably a faster way to do this. Ignorance with first 20 lines of API routes worthless. God, that feels like it's going to take forever. Oh, goodness gracious. See what I mean about the patience when using Kiterunner? API 210228 honey 123 mice x 10 ignore link. Oh, Cletus. Just give us like one ID to be able to replay. You know what's like weirding me out is we're not getting any responses at all anymore. I'm wondering if so for this research I'm doing right now, there's this API security solution in front of the API. I'm wondering if I'm blocked now. I'm not getting anything. All right. Let's go back to my very first freaking. All right. The very first freaking command line was this. We were like getting responses then. Now it's all acting weird. I feel like we've been blocked. Who wants to bet 1 Bitcoin that I've been blocked? Oh my god. Okay. You know what we can do? Let's use the other because I have 2 servers in AWS running a vulnerable API. So let's use the other one. This one. Maybe I freaking did get blocked. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, that feels weird. Hold on 1 second. Oh, the phone. All right, let's try this. We just need like one thing we can pass to Burp Suite. So why aren't we getting at least one freaking response? Remember all those HP 500s we got? And then I got that HP 200? I know I'm not going crazy. I saw it. All right. All right. You guys aren't supposed to see that spreadsheet. Don't look at that. You never saw that. Close your eyes. All right. I don't know. Maybe I feel like we've been blocked. I really do. Oh, goodness me. Goodness gracious. You know what? Why don't we do this? So I had permission from Epic to go after their API in my research. So why don't we just try that one again, just in case I did actually get. Oh! Yes! Yes! Okay. So we've got some responses here. We don't have that green one. Um, but we have something. So here's these IDs. So this is what you actually pass to for replay, what you pass to Burp Suite. So we're going to copy this, and then we're going to go back to our commands line for proxy. Yeah, I have a feeling you can't send every single one. So let's try it. So krkb replay dash w. Oh, I don't have a word list. Well, can we use that? Mm. Or maybe we just use the same one and then we just say replay. I don't know. I can't remember how I did that. Let's just try it. What the hell? AR KB replay and yeah. And then let's just add the proxy at the end. I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's see. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it exactly how I did it. Dash W routes dash large. Get 400 311 18 7. HBS. Um, copy and paste this. Copy. Yeah, seriously, we need to get some music going here. Oh, look what I did. I did it twice. And so we've got that. And then you just append the string at the end. That is the string, right? Why are those all the same string? Oh, goodness me. Paste. Let's try it. Get verification. Dash dash. Wait. Other vectors unable to find case suit. Yeah, so that case suit isn't right. How did I get that ID number? All right, let's try it in the order that I did it when I wrote this paper. Chaos gun. Yeah, I was like, all of those IDs are the same ID. That doesn't look right. And the syntax doesn't look the same either, right? Probably different syntaxes. Um, uh, yeah, sure. What the hell, right? Who cares? And A equals A by routes 2102280. And oh, you know what? Shoot. I don't want to. We know I'm not blocked. I kind of want to go back to the original. We did actually get that H. Hopefully, none of you are lost. But once we actually get this going and working to and sending its traffic to Burp Suite, I'll go over with you what I did. But right now, we're just trying to get a valid ID for replay. But we should get a string that looks very similar to this. Jeez, I did a really bad job on this white paper. It's like no details or I'm skipping it. Let me see. I thought I had a page of like different command line options, different command lines. So sample open API file. Oh, you know what? You're supposed. Oh, I skipped that step. All right, hold on, everyone. I suck. I forgot. We skipped a step. So you're actually supposed. If you look at this, you're actually supposed to compile the routes.conf into routes.json, which is why that routes.json was actually so much bigger. Or you could just download it yourself from the, which is why they offered you the JSON download link. But okay, I'm sorry, everyone. I completely forgot you're supposed to do that. Routes large, right? JSON. Oh, did I? Oh, you. Okay, everyone. It's been a while. Sorry. You're supposed to download that routes.json as well. So let's download this real fast. I know. Memory of a gnat at a barbecue. Sorry. So you're just so once you download these, let's see. Alternatively, it's possible to download the compiled .kite files from the links below. So that's the compiled. I don't know. Let's just try it. RKB compile routes.json routes.kite. Downloads routes.json. Oh, routes dash large.json. Oh my god. What is going on? Wow, it is totally Friday for me right now. A CP download routes dash large.json. Oh, .tar.gz. That's why. God damn it. All right, so I just untarred it. It came in as a tar file. All right, so we've got these two files now. Routes large.json and routes.kite. Let's try this now. Ah! Damn it. Listen, night. Now we should be able to KR scan. I thought you could just use the .kite file. I don't know what this is all about. But I wrote it down in my instructions, so clearly it's important. All right. Let me see what all of you are saying in chat. Sorry. Yeah, Wardell, good point. I don't know what, I don't remember having to do this, but I put it in my instructions. So I don't know. That's so weird. I thought if you downloaded .kite file, that's all you needed. But this KRKB compile is doing something. So download the large and small word list .kite files from the Kiterunner GitHub page. The JSON datasets can be found below. Alternatively, it is possible to download the compile.kite files from the links below. Okay, so you can use the dot kite. See, this feels like we don't have to be doing this. Let me just do, okay, I'm going to go back to sharing my screen. I agree with you, Wardell. That doesn't make sense. All right. Um, let's do just a basic KR scan because we got, look, tell me I'm not going crazy. We saw an HP 200 response. We actually got responses the first time I ran it. So, okay. Let's just specify, we're not going to do a host file. I'm just going to grab this base. Where's the, so then dash w routes large dot kite. I think the JSON file is if you want to compile that into a dot kite file. I don't think it's necessary. Ignore length equals something. Okay. Yeah, I think if maybe for people on slow connections, you can download the JSON file and then you can then compress that into a routes large.kite file. I don't know. I don't understand it. That's what I'm thinking. Let me go back to chat. That's what I'm thinking. I'm assuming you guys agree. Yeah, Wardell agrees. He's not. I mean, we got results the first time. I don't know what the deal is. So Jose, the ID is basically so evidently the dash dash proxy switch seems to only be usable with the replay option with Kiterunner. You can't send all of your requests through Burp Suite. Apparently, you can only send one replay at a time to Burp Suite. That is an assumption because that's what we're trying right now. I think that's what's going on because if all of you saw when I tried to append dash dash proxy to just a regular Kiterunner command line, it didn't accept it. It said it was an invalid switch, which tells me that I think you can only use it with the replay option. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, Wardell agreed. Yeah. I'm wondering if certain switches are only supported by certain commands you're passing. Oh yeah, everyone look. We're getting 414. Oh, sorry, I'm not sharing my screen. So we're getting results now. I think I just needed to let it run. And look at that, everyone. Does that look familiar? Here's our okay, so here's our thingamajiggy. So I'm gonna copy this. All right, so we're gonna pass. All right, so let's do it now. Let's pass it. Um, we're gonna do a replay now. ARKB replay dash W routes large dot kite. Get let's say 414. I mean, is that do you even need that? You're replaying the request. Why does it matter? Oh, hold on, everyone. I think I remember you're supposed to use this exact thing right here when you're replaying it. That's what I think you okay, it's coming back to me. All right, here we go. All right, so copy. I think this is unique to the command. So then get and then you do the full string. Copy, paste. I guess I could have done that whole line. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Okay, KB replay W routes large dot kite and then just copy and paste the whole string. Do you need the get? Yeah, you need the get. So you do the whole string. Copy and then paste and then end quote. and then dash dash proxy equals to 127.0.0.1 colon 8080. Oh, it's working. Oh wait, failed replay request, failed to parse proxy. Oh, parse. Oh. Okay, hold on. HB colon 127.8080. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! I remember that. Oh, we did it! Okay, so here it is. Okay, so then we can right click and say send a repeater. Okay, so this is, let me explain all of that to all of you. So what just happened? Okay, so when you run the scan, you're supposed to copy and paste the whole request. Wow, look at that! Look at that! Jesus. So what you're gonna do is, so dash dash proxy is only supported with the replay option, which I think is stupid. I think you should be able to send everything through Burp Suite through the whole scan. But I guess that makes sense, because what if, it doesn't exist? You only want to send the ones that, you get an HB 200 or another error code that you want to play with, to Burp Suite. Okay, I get it. But so what you're gonna do is, once you run that KR scan, you're going to highlight the string, and then you're going to hit copy, and then you're just going to paste it. So it'll be KRKB replay dash W, and then you're going to specify your routes file, and then you're going to put in quotes, and then you're going to paste it in, and then just dash dash proxy, and then HB colon slash slash 127.0.0.1 colon 8080. And then it'll run it again. And then instead of replaying it, you're going to do it, instead of doing it the command line, it's going to put it right there in your proxy tab. Look at that. Boom, baby. All right. Okay. So that's that. That's Kiterunner installation usage. There are a lot of different there's a lot of different command lines that you can use with Kiterunner. I literally spent a week in Kiterunner just trying different command line options, different word files. But yeah, it's super powerful. Like I said, whenever you find a working request, you can send it to Burp Suite with that replay command. Remember, dash dash proxy is only supported with replay. So I'll check chat. What are the three numbers in between? That's a really good question. I want to say it has something to do with the specific request that Kiterunner sent out. Get 414, that's obviously the HB error HB code that we got back, and then the 142,7,7. I would need to check the documentation. I don't know. Did you see your vulnerable machine to practice on? Did you use your vulnerable machine to practice on with Kiterunner? Corey, yeah. So in my AWS instance, I have vulnerable APIs installed that I installed. One is called Crappy, CRAAPI, I think is what it was. And I also have Juice Shop running. So all of my API testing, I never do unauthorized against a company. I always use my purposely vulnerable APIs unless I'm in the middle of an API pen test for a client. So my advice to all of you is, if you want to play with this, go install, Crappy, which is a great tool, by the way. Let me see here. I'll share my screen. Let me just help you guys find it. Crappy purposely vulnerable API. Yeah, it's an official OWASP project that's been accepted by OWASP, and it's lowercase c, lowercase r, capital API. So this is the documentation. It's come a long way. The creator of Crappy actually is now an employee of Traceable and works at Traceable, and they put a lot of support behind this. So full disclosure, Traceable is a client of mine. And that's who you're seeing that previous spreadsheet, which you did not see, is for that project. But this is a great project. So my advice is install Crappy, and then use use your API hacking tools that we learned in this class against that. Don't use one that you're not allowed to be using. All right. Good question, Corey. What is the ID and why do you need them? So again, Jose, the ID at the end. So basically, that whole get string, you're going to copy the whole get string, not just that ID at the end, but the entire get string goes into quotes. Um, I need to update that white paper before I publish it. I'll update it, everybody, and before I publish it and get that command line fixed. Um, 06, the trip is over. LSD. It is on LSD for me too. Dude, you and me both. I'm still a noob. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, LSD. Okay, so when I share my screen and I'm on the browser window, it's a mirror effect because what it's doing is it's sharing a screen of sharing a screen. So it repeats itself over and over. And so yeah, it looks like my monitor is on LSD. Funny guys, funny. All right, Portswigger Sport is pretty good. Yeah, Portswigger is awesome. I love Portswigger, which is why I pay for the pro version of Burp Suite. Okay, we'll just proxy 200 return code. Well, so Wardell, it depends on what you're. If it looks interesting and you want to dig into the full details of the request, because if you look at the output from Kiterunner, right? If you look at that output, let me share my screen. If you look at the original results of the scan, there's really no details there, right? There's no details here. It's just giving you the HB error code, which is 414, and it gives you the URI and then this unique ID. It wasn't until we sent it into Burp Suite that we saw full the full raw request, right? So and the response. So my advice is, you're looking for specific, interesting HTTP return codes here. And then once you find something like an HTTP 200, meaning it exists, and the first time we ran it, it was I think slash products or something like that, which is a value or with shop. Um, and so yeah, so I would pass that 200 into Burp Suite and then look at the full request and response, and then forward it on. Um, so it's just, you're looking for interesting results within that data set. But the return results from Kiterunner in that screen, as all of you saw, Wardell, there's just no details there. You don't know what happened. You don't know what the request was and what the response was. So it's a great way to just send it to Burp Suite and analyze it there. All right, everyone, that was fun. So, hopefully, all of you who may not have used who may not use Burp Suite, who may not have used Kiterunner in the past, hopefully you learned something. I love Kiterunner. We'll also play with some other fuzzers in this course as well because there's some great FFUF is a great fuzzer, and we'll walk you through installing and using that as well. It is quite funny that there was just that one brew command that we needed to run. So remember, if you're on macOS, you just need to do a brew install go, and then because that's what Kiterunner requires, and you're up and running. Um, so, and then there's the steps that I showed for Linux, which is a little bit more lengthy, but you can follow those to install it on Linux. So we will do after you have. I know I did tell all of you that we will walk through certificate pinning, bypassing, and Frida, and we will do that. We'll do that in the next class. All right. Yeah. So we will do that in Android Studio. We'll get an Android emulator up and running, and we'll play around in Frida. So, all right, I've got Chris waiting for me downstairs, so I'm gonna go hang out with him, drink some wine, have a happy hour. All of you, go to sleep if you're staying up late. Get some sleep. Thank you for staying up late to join us tonight. I love all of you. Thank you for continuing to be members. Hopefully you had a lot of fun. Hopefully you all learned something, even if you've used Kiterunner in the past, but you've never sent it to Burp Suite. Hopefully you learned something new. And we'll move on to Frida bypassing certificate pinning in mobile apps, which will be a lot of fun. But have a great weekend, everyone. Next week, we should be good to do the course again. I don't. We are getting close to Black Hat briefing, so for those of you who are coming to Black Hat, obviously I don't know if we're gonna do a Shadow Academy that week of Black Hat. It really just depends. I'll look at the schedule and let all of you know, and I'll also check the settings in the community tab to find out why all of you can't post in there because I want you all to be able to post in the community tab as well. But anyway, I love you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us again. Have a great weekend and take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you in the next course.